Hey everybody, what's going on? AMF 1534 here. I got a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Now that I think about it, actually, this is the first time that I've seen you guys since I moved to a new place. You can kind of see a little bit of my room back there, but it's definitely in the primitive stages of being put together, so we'll get to that in a few minutes. But the important stuff that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and you guys may or may not have noticed yet, mainly probably not because I just got done doing it a few minutes ago, but there's some videos missing on my channel. Quite a few, actually. I did it under my own merit, so it's not like, they just, got legs and got up and walked away or something, because that would be impossible. But, remember a little while back when I told you guys that I was applying for partnership with the gaming network, and I got denied? Well, the main reason for that is because I had some videos that were, violating copyright stuff pretty much up and down the list, so they told me that if I wanted to reapply with them, I'd have to take a couple of steps with my channel to make sure that it was eligible. So pretty much what that entails is I had to delete 46 videos off of my channel today, of which all of them actually were, pretty much I had to delete the entire VGM Classics unit, which really sucks. I really loved doing that. That was actually one of my favorite facets of this channel was doing that. But in order for me to, go forward with this whole YouTube partnership thing, it's definitely something I had to do. I had to get rid of it, so. But not all is lost, though. The thing that's nice about that, though, is because I really still want to keep doing this whole VGM Classics thing, I actually, I took the liberty of creating another full channel. I did it a couple of weeks ago. I just haven't had the time to really start doing anything with it yet, so there's actually nothing on it at the moment, but I pretty much created a brand new channel that I am dedicating solely to pretty much the entire VGM Classics unit. I'm going to do the whole thing over again, but I'm trying to figure out whether I do it in the format that I did it the first time, where I do, just random selections like that, or if I just upload entire soundtracks of games. I've been thinking of doing it that way too, because, there's a lot of games out there where just every song in the game is awesome. And so, you might as well just put the whole fucking thing up there. So I've been trying to figure out which way I'm going to do it. We'll kind of go from there. So I will provide the link for that new channel in this video somewhere, probably right here. That would make the most sense. So you guys can go check that out. After I make a couple of videos for my main page today, I'll start working on the VGM Classics page just a little bit, just to kind of get things rolling with that a little bit. So. Yeah, it's something that I didn't want to have to really resort to doing that way, but it's for the greater good of my channel in the long run, at least, if I'm gonna go for this whole partnership thing. So so yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys about that, let you know what's going on. So if you guys were people that followed my VGM Classics unit on a pretty regular basis, or if that's just something that you guys feel like you're interested in, give that channel a nice little subscribe there. I'll try to put stuff up regularly on that when I can, or when I remember to do it at least. I'll have, plenty of time to work on that stuff along with my regular channel, so you're not going to see anything drastically changing anywhere, really anything changing at all. I'll still make videos for my main page just as often as I would on a regular basis there. So yeah, just we'll have fun with it. So let's see, was there anything else that I had to talk about here? I don't think so. Well, actually. It's not really important, but I thought I'd mention anyways. The whole sciatic nerve pain in my back thing that I've been dealing with for the last week or so that I've been telling you guys about. I went and saw a chiropractor yesterday, and he got me all fixed up a little bit. So I'm almost 100% better. I'm probably looking at about 85 right now. I still got a little bit of a hang up in my back when I try to do some things, but for the most part, we're looking pretty good here. So. It's nice to know that I can, walk around and do things without looking like I've got a stick, rammed in my ass, because that's kind of how it looked for a little while there. But, yeah, that's pretty much that. The other thing, okay, this is the other thing. I actually, when I first moved in here, because I've been here for it's been a little over a week now, I was actually going to do like a little video thing, excuse me. I was going to do like a little video thing, pretty much like driving from my old apartment to where my new house is here, but for whatever reason when I was filming the whole thing, because it was like a 10-minute video, it wasn't that long, but for some reason my phone got so hot, and I'm not sure why necessarily, because I've made long videos of this thing before, but it got so hot that I actually got like a notice that came up on my phone that says your phone is so hot that we need to shut it off right now. so it like went into like panic mode and pretty much turned itself off. Because it really was really fucking hot. So I decided that, you know, pretty much that whole thing just crashed and burned. So that whole concept didn't work. But I still want to give you guys kind of a new tour, like a tour of my new digs here. So what I'm going to do right now is, because of the fact that I'm using the front camera on my phone, I'll have to stop right here and then switch cameras to the other side so I can film it a little bit easier that way, because it's like really hard for me to film things while I'm walking around like that. So yeah, what I'm going to do real quick is I'll stop here and then I'll kind of give you the tour from outside in, the whole thing. So yeah, just I'll see you guys in a sec, alright? Alright, my friends, this is what I'm talking about. These are my new digs right here. Pretty nice place. My family and I moved here when I was, let's see, 11 or 12, so that was about 12 years ago. I lived here until I was 21, and then I moved out, and, well, now I'm back here again. I live in the suburbs of Kaiser. It's actually a really nice little neighborhood. There's a school that's actually right down that way. I go play basketball there all the time. That's actually where I hurt my back, so, you know. But it's a great place. Kaiser, in case you guys are looking at a map, which I'm sure none of you are, it's actually a little suburb of Salem. So, I mean, Salem's the capital of Oregon, and, well, you can kind of go from there. But let's head on inside. I'll lock the door so I don't have any burglars that come in here and try to kill me, even though that would never happen because there's like 6 cops that live in the area. Here's one of my favorite rooms in the house. It's just a little mini living room. I've had many a gathering of people in here just because it's got the big screen, and apparently my senior picture is still sitting up there, so yeah. And let's see, yeah, this is the bigger living room. That's where usually my parents spend a lot of their time. Got the cool fireplace thing. The people that used to live here, they had this was like the main room. They had like the couch over, you know, right here, and they had the big screen TV up on top of the fireplace and all that jizz. So here's my backyard. Not a very big backyard, but I mean, it's still here. I've definitely had a lot of people fall down this thing, and I was definitely one of them once, so, you know. Oh, tight. There's a huge-ass fish in there. It's definitely the first time I've seen any fish in that since before I moved out, so, yeah. Not a very big backyard, but I got a hot tub back there. That's where all the magic happens. Not really, actually. I don't think we've used that thing in like 3 years, because it's not treated and everything. I think one of the water pumps is busted, but when it was in operation, though, oh, yeah. Not really. Yeah, so let's head back inside here. Well, what else have we? Oh yeah, there's the old kitchen. That's where a lot of magic happens for me, because I definitely like to eat a lot, and so I spend a lot of time in there. Which actually, once I get done with this video, that's probably what I'm going to do. So, oh, well, actually, now that I think about it, we'll just keep going this way. Actually, what do I have to eat? I'm sitting here diverting away from a video so I can figure out what I want to shove in my face. That's just splendid. I think I might have some macaroni and cheese in there somewhere. We'll figure that out. You know, there's my parents' bedroom in there. That's the old master bedroom with the walk-in closet. I won't go in there, though, because I don't feel the need to do that. I actually still have all my stuff in the garage here. I mean, because I've been injured, I couldn't move any of it. But yeah, there's a lot of my shit in there. A whole bunch of it. I mean, it doesn't look like that much because, I mean, most of it's packed up in boxes, but you'd be surprised what you can fit in boxes anymore. I mean, there's a lot of shit in there. So there's the end of that. Funny story, actually. The very first YouTube video that I ever put up was, and this angle might look familiar to you guys if you've ever seen it, but this little half bathroom here, I took a video of my brother's friend Jamie just furiously vomiting in there. And yeah, so I think that video actually has like 20,000 views now, strangely enough. I could have monetized that thing a long time ago and made some good cash out of it, but I didn't. So, the funny thing about this door, too, is it's got like this little tiny latch here, of which I have had so many people get locked into this thing, because you put it in there like that, and sometimes it'll like latch into the hole there, and yeah, then people get locked in and they start freaking out and they can't get out, and I get to go over here and open the door for them and laugh at them. Good fun. Good fun. And then this whole thing down here, it's actually one of the coolest things in this house. When this thing used to actually be empty, when there wasn't all this crap in there, you could actually go pretty far in there, because it pretty much just goes under the stairwell there. And so I actually at one point, I had like a couple of folding chairs and a TV in there, and I kind of had like a little mini hangout spot down there. It was kind of cool. Didn't do that for too long, though, because I definitely saw a Black Widow in there once, and that was definitely enough to tell me to not go in there anymore. So, yeah, that's definitely that. All right, time for the interesting half of the house. This is all the good stuff right here. This is actually my old room. As soon as the sunlight will go away, there we go. That was actually kind of cinematic looking. Yeah, this is definitely my old room. I lived in here for quite a while. It's actually literally exactly as I left it, pretty much. Got a couple of twin beds there that I literally used to just push together and sleep on them, because it was definitely better than one full bed. That's my favorite piece of the whole room, is that logo. That's the logo of my the old logo of my business. When we took down one of our stores, they pretty much took all the pieces away, but I told them that I wanted to keep that one, so we did. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here, and that's my cat. That's my cat Topaz. She is probably just about as old as, I'm going to say, maybe a good third of my viewers. She's actually 18 years old. She's just kicking it because she's awesome. Oh, don't make noise, you weirdo. Okay, enough of that. We'll leave her alone because she likes to meow a lot, and she's probably going to start following me around everywhere. This is one of my other favorite rooms in here, mainly because of the king-size bed, and this room back here. This room is awesome. We like to call it the John Malkovich room. And yeah, there's due to like the the slanted ceilings and all this jazz in here. There's a whole bunch of shit in here. I mean, we pretty much use it as just like a storage area because we don't know what to do with a lot of this stuff right now. But it used to be we used to have it as an office. We used to have like a computer over in that area over there, and it actually goes all the way back there, and you can actually, it even goes around the corner to the right back there. Really good spot for playing hide and seek. If you have little kids and stuff. I used to have little kids and stuff over here all the time, so that was like the spot, but they'd never get away with it for very long because I know this entire house, so there we go. This was my brother's old room. Obviously, he doesn't live in here anymore, so, because he's married, so if he was married and still living at home with his parents, that would be really weird. That is my bathroom there. This is the storage room. Nothing too important in there. It's actually kind of creepy sometimes at night. I mean, storage rooms are always creepy, but I got a lot of cool stuff in there. And then here's the old coupe de gras. This, my friends, is my new room. It's definitely still in the beginning stage here. Like I said, there's not a whole lot going on there. There's my bed. There's my TV, my desk. That pool table right there, though, I'll eventually be getting rid of that because it's taking up a lot of space in there. We don't particularly use it that much. Because, I'm going to eventually move, some of my other furniture that's down in the garage up in here. So, it's definitely something that I got a lot of use out of it when I was younger. But it's been kind of just collecting dust up here for a little while. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. But I've got the best view in the whole house because this room literally sits on top of the garage. So, this is literally my view out here. I get to see the entire neighborhood, and yes, don't ask why my blinds are doing that. I had to jerry-rig this thing because these don't lock up here, and so I had to kind of tie it to the locking latch on the window. But yeah, I got the legit view of the entire neighborhood out here, especially when it rains and when it snows out here. It's so tight because you can look in the street lights over there, and you can just see it coming down, and it's just like a cool view up here. So yeah, this, my friends, is my house. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed it. It wasn't particularly necessary that I made it, but I thought it'd be kind of cool just to show you guys where I'm posted up now. So yeah, you guys take it easy, and I will see you next time. This is your host AMF 1534 saying you guys have a nice day or evening or whatever time it is, the day that you're watching this, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.